It is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New England Patriots. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance, and we are underway in Foxborough. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And the Pats are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coach.
There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big pickup of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go with Thompson again, down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Patriots had 8 and 5 to start play, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Hand off to Thompson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Allen. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, you can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Slot man moves right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and on play action, here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Now you look at this Patriots defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Patriots are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Anderson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, a run with Thompson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually actually have to reach him? Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Out of the gun, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. In motion left, that's Thornton. Second and 6. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Thompson between the tackles. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They give it here to Thompson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on 1st down. And Sharp hauls it in. And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. Back to throw again. And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal from 28 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. But, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run with Thompson. A nice little juke, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That now brings up a very interesting identical situation on third down.
Yeah, people couldn't see us on camera, but I love how you motioned to me like, throw the ball. This is a great shot to take it. 2nd and short. Maybe take a big shot downfield. Instead, they ran it. Didn't work out for them very well. They should listen to you, partner.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Right. And he coughed it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Herbert going to change the play here. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Here's Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, counselor. 5-9.
Herbert now. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we're talking about in basketball that are causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On 4th down, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A give, Eckler running to the right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, it's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Second and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's second and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This is caught. And the Chargers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Eckler is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Eckler again, and he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. This likely a must-have. Third and goal. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
It's caught by his running back, Austin Eckler. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now they're in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Thompson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Ryland on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Complete to Johnston here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Now Ryland for the PAT. And the lead is now an even 30.